Welcome back to my channel. I'm Tim That Talks. Before we get into the video, could you drop a like for me if you're a Titans fan? All I need is 100 Titans fans to show support on this video. I appreciate it. Thank you. This video is going to highlight the top 5 players that outperformed their salaries in 2021. In the comments, please give me your list. Number 1 player on this list is Landry, a second-round pick in 2018 draft from Boston College. In 2021, he counted for only just $2.4 million against the cap, which is why he is number 1 on this list. He had a team-high 12 sacks with 74 tackles. Landry has been getting consistently better every year since joining the Titans. Last season, at times, he was the best player on the field for the defense. The Tennessee Titans showed off his versatility by moving him up and down the defensive line. He also stood up at times to play in coverage. His high motor and his no-quit attitude is why the Tennessee Titans gave Landry a new 5-year contract worth $87 million with $52 million guaranteed. Number 2, Jeffrey Simmons, a first-round pick in 2019 draft out of Mississippi State. In 2021, he counted for only $3.4 million against the cap. Simmons finished the season with 8.5 sacks, which is second on the team, with 54 tackles. Big Jeffrey Simmons is one of John Robinson's best gambles. Jeffrey at times has played at an elite level, up there with the Aaron Donalds of the world. A side note, when the Tennessee Titans played the Super Bowl winning Rams, which the Titans won, Big Jeff was the best player on the field that day. That includes offensive players and defensive players for both teams. One thing to sum Jeffrey Simmons up is he is a game wrecker. Number 3, A.J. Brown, a second-round pick in the 2019 draft out of Mississippi. In 2021, he counted for only 1.5 against the cap. A.J. Brown finished the season with 105 targets with 65 receptions for 869 yards with 5 touchdowns. Even though statistically not his best season, he did miss multiple games. The one thing that is very clear for the Titans, Derrick Henry is not the most important player on the offense. It was very clear that without A.J. Brown in the lineup, we don't stand a chance. I look for A.J. Brown to get a hefty new contract in the near future. I also see the Titans' offensive scheme switching to A.J. Brown being a focal point of the offense and not Derrick Henry. Number 4, Kristian Fulton, a second-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Louisiana State. In 2021, he counted for only 1.2 against the salary cap. Fulton finished the season with 40 tackles and 2 interceptions. Kristian Fulton's Pro Football Focus stats was 62 passes thrown his way, with 32 catches caught against him for 444 yards and 2 touchdowns. That makes him number 1 out of the defensive backs in coverage. Fulton really stepped up this year. For his lackluster rookie season, he is now turned into one of the best DBs in the league. This season will be a big one for him to showcase his shutdown corner skills. Look for Kristian Fulton to take another step in his evolution. Number 5, Denico Autry, a first-year free agent from the division rivals, the Indianapolis Colts. He counted for only $3.5 million against the cap in 2021. He finished the 2021 season with a career-high 9 sacks and 31 tackles. Denico Autry at times played like he was the one that got the 5-year, $82 million contract that Bud Dupree received. Denico Autry was by far one of the most consistent players on the defensive line at getting pressure on the opposing team's quarterbacks. He for sure surprised me with his play throughout the 2021 season. I'm happy that the Colts let him walk. He by far has helped transformed our defense into an elite level defense. Now, there were other players that could have been on this list, but these players are the players that stood out the most. If you made it this far in the video, that means you enjoyed my content. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on. See you in the next video. Tighten up.
And who wants to make a business decision? Micah Hyde had to.